Hi all, welcome to our class. So we have studied basic proportionality theorem. Today we have to prove some corollaries of basic proportionality theorem. So we know BPT means when a line parallel to one side of a triangle intersect at other two distinct points, then this point divides the line in equal ratio. That is basic proportionality theorem. That is, we have studied AD by DB which is equal to AE by EC. This is our basic proportionality theorem. So we are going to prove corollary number 1. That is, we have BPT AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. So in this formula we are going to add 1 on both sides, that is AD by DB plus 1 which is equal to AE by EC plus 1. When we add on both sides there will be no change, so adding 1 on both sides. Then simplification of the fractions, that is AD plus DB by DB which is equal to AE plus EC by EC. So we have AD plus DB, that is AB by DB which is equal to AB by DB is equal to AE plus EC means AC by EC. So we have another result along with PPT, AB by DB which is equal to AC by EC. So this is also equal. So AB by DB is equal to AC by EC. This is corollary number 1. So we can write AB by DB is equal to AE by EC. This is corollary number 1. Now we are going to prove another corollary number 2. That is, we have basic proportionality theorem AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Then we are going to take reciprocal on both sides, that is DB by AD which is equal to EC by AE. Then adding 1 on both sides, that is DB by AD plus 1 which is equal to A by EC by AE plus 1. Then simplification of the fractions, we will get DB plus AD by AD which is equal to E plus AE by A. We have DB plus AD. DB plus AD means AB by AD which is equal to EC plus AE, that is AC by. So we got another result, AB by AD which is equal to AC by AE. That is AB by AD which is equal to AC by AE. So we can take the same way the ratio. So we have first result BPT, then second and third AB by DB which is equal to AE. Take anytime AB, here we take AC, then DB, then EC. Here AB by AD, AB, AC, AD, then AE. So this is corollary number 3. That is AD by AD is equal to AC by AE. Next corollary number 3. This is first corollary, second one. Next third corollary. So we have AD by DB is equal to AD by DB is equal to then AE by EC. So corollary number 3 we are going to take again BD DB by AD which is equal to EC by AC. AD by BD, that is we taking a reciprocal BD by AD or DB by AD, which is equal to EC by AC, taking the reciprocal. Now dB by AD, which is equal to EC by AC. This is the another corollary. So we can study, mainly we have to study these three. AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. So this is DPT. These are the two corollaries. Other corollary DB by AD, which is equal to EC by AC. EC we can take in any order we can take. That's the next corollary. From this we have to study the main result is that AD by DB is equal to AE by EC, that is DPT. Then AB, when we take AB, here we take AC, here DB, then EC. This is also true. This is also true. Then we can change the digits. Instead of DB, we can add BD. So changing the letters, no problem. But these are the main three corollaries. So we have to study this corollary also. Let us discuss one theorem. The theorem states that if in two triangles corresponding angles are equal, then triangles are similar. So we have to prove two triangles are similar. So we have the condition that similarity of triangle. We have two conditions. If two triangles are similar, we have to prove two conditions. First one is all angles are equal, then all sides are in proportion or same ratio. So here we have given that if in two triangles corresponding angles are equal. So already given that angles are equal, then triangles are similar. So we have to prove that the sides are in same ratio, that is AB by DE is equal to AC by DF is equal to BC by EF. We have to prove the condition of the sides. So it is given that angles are equal. So in a theorem we have some steps. First step is first you have to write the given things, then to prove, then construction like that, then proof. First one given two triangles ABC and DEF. Two triangles we have ABC and DEF. Angle A is equal to angle D. It is given that angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E, angle C is equal to angle. Corresponding angles are equal. This is given condition. Then you have to prove that. To prove triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF. So triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF we have to prove. Then construction. Mark a point M on D. This is D. I am going to mark a point M. So we mark a point M on D and N on DF. Such that AB is equal to D. So we consider the side AB is equal to DM. Like that we mark a point M and AC is equal to DN. The length of the side is equal to this DN. Like that we mark a point N. Then join M. This is the first construction. So points M and N. Then join M and then AB is equal to DM and AC is equal to D. So these are the given condition. This is to prove. This is the construction we have done. So now we are going to prove that these two triangles are similar. In order to prove these two triangles are similar, we have to say that the corresponding sides are in same ratio or same proportion. So there are three cases. We have to do the three cases. First one is AB is equal to D. When this AB is equal to D, then AB is equal to D. This side is fully equal to this side, that is when AB is equal to D, that is the first condition. Then second one is AB greater than D. AB is greater than D. If AB is greater than D, greater than this side, so another bigger triangle, so AB greater than D. Then third one is AB less than D. AB less than D. Using these three conditions, we have to prove each cases. First we take this condition and prove that these two triangles are similar. Then we take AB greater than DE. Then we prove the similarity criterion, and also AB less than DE. We have to prove these two triangles are similar. So let us move on to the proof. So let us start the proof. First condition, AB is equal to DE. AB is equal to DE. We consider first condition, AB is equal to DE. That means M coincide with E. That is AB is equal to DM. That means then AB is equal to DE, this M coincide with E. So first condition, AB is equal to D. We consider AB and D are equal. So M coincide with E. Usually M coincide with E. Then we can start the proof. We can consider triangle ABC and DMN. Triangle ABC and triangle DMN. Triangle ABC and triangle DM. We are considering these two triangles. This triangle and this mod triangle. We have taken AB is equal to DM already taken. So triangle ABC and triangle DMN. So we have given, we take AB is equal to DM by AB is equal to DM by construction. So you have to write the reason here. By construction we take DM as is equal to AB. So AB is equal to DM. Then AC is equal to DM. AC is equal to DM. That's also by construction. We take M and N equal to AB is equal to DM and AC is equal to DM by construction. Then angle A is equal to angle D. Look at this angle. Angle A is equal to angle D. By the statement of the theorem, all angles are equal. To triangles, all angles are equal. So by the statement, we can say that given thing, angle A is equal to angle D. That is given thing. So two sides and including angle are equal. So we can say that these two triangles are congruent. These two triangles are congruent. That is triangle ABC congruent to triangle DMA by SAS right. So triangle ABC congruent to triangle DMA by congruent by SAS congruence criterion. Therefore, angle B is equal to angle DMA. Angle B is equal to this angle is equal to this angle. That is angle B is equal to angle DMN by corresponding parts of congruent triangles by CP/CT. Corresponding parts of congruent triangle CP/CT. But we have angle B is equal to angle E. That's a given condition. By the statement, all angles are equal to all angles of this triangle. So angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E, angle C is equal to angle F. Therefore, angle B is equal to angle E. Angle B is equal to angle E. So angle B is equal to angle E. That is given. That is given. Angle B is equal to angle E. That is given. So angle E is equal to. So angle B is equal to this, angle B is equal to angle E, therefore angle E is equal to angle DMA. So we got angle E is equal to angle DEM. These two angles are equal. So angle E is equal to angle M. We got angle E is equal to angle DMN. When these two angles are equal, we can say that these two angles are equal, then these two sides are parallel. So if corresponding angles are equal, lines are parallel. These are the corresponding angles. So these two lines are parallel. So we can say that MN parallel to EF. So MN parallel to EF, that is, if corresponding angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. So by two parallel lines, it's a triangle. By parallel lines, we can say by basic proportionality theorem, dm by d, dm by d, dm by d. So we have basic proportionality theorem, dm by m is equal to dn by nf. So we have also proved some corollaries. In that corollary we take one result, dm by d, dm by d, which is equal to dn by df, dn by df, dn by df. So dm by d is equal to dn by df. So dm by d is equal to dn by df by basic proportionality theorem. By basic proportionality theorem. So we have dm is equal to ab. We have taken dm is equal to ab. So instead of this dm, I am going to give ab by d, which is equal to dn. Instead of dn, I am going to write ac is equal to dn. So instead of dn, I wrote ac by df, ac by df. So we proved this ratio of sides ab by d, which is equal to ac by df. So we proved these two sides are the same ratio, then these two sides are also same ratio. Then if we get these two sides are same ratio, we can say that all sides are in same ratio or proportion. Then we can say that these two triangles are similar. So we have proved ab by d is equal to ac by df. So these two sides are same ratio. So similarly we can prove that. Now need to prove the third one. We can use similarly ab by d which is equal to bc by ef. The third side we can also using similarly we can say that ab by d is equal to bc by ef. So this is 1, this is 2. From 1 and 2 we can say that ab by d which is equal to ac by df which is equal to bc by ef. So there are three sides, all the three sides of these triangles. These three triangles are proportional. That is ab by de is equal to ac by df is equal to bc by ef. So all the sides are in proportion. So by the assumption of similarity of triangles, we can say that these two triangles are similar. Triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF. So triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF. So first we take the condition AB is equal to D. This is the first condition, AB is equal to D. Then we have to prove AB greater than D and AB less than D. All these things we have to complete. Let us discuss the second case when AB greater than D. So our two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle DEF. So now we are going to consider AB greater than D. In first case AB less than D. So here we are going to consider AB greater than D. So AB is greater than D. Now our construction. Construction means produce DE to a point M and DF to a point N. That is, we consider DM and DN. We consider triangle DMN. You will get a triangle join M and N. So the condition is that DM is equal to AB and DN is equal to AC. So AB greater than D. So we taking AB greater than D. First one is AB is equal to D. Now second one AB greater than D. That is D to the point M and DF to the point N. We have triangle ABC and triangle DM. Now let us move on to the proof. So let us consider triangle ABC
triangle ABC and triangle DMN. Triangle DEMN. So we have to prove all the sides are in same ratio. That's we are going to prove. So triangle ABC and triangle DEMN. So triangle ABC and triangle DMN. Then triangle ABC. AB is equal to DM. By construction, AB is equal to DM. Reason, construction. Then AC is equal to, DN is equal to AC. DN is equal to AC. DN is AC is equal to D. So that's also by construction. Then according to the theorem, all the angles are equiangular. So angle A is equal to angle D. That is given. So two sides, then including angle AB, AC, then DM, DN, including angle A and angle D. Then we can say that these two triangles are congruent. These two triangles are congruent. That is triangle ABC congruent to triangle DMN. These two triangles are congruent. So triangle ABC congruent to triangle DMN. Therefore, angle B is equal to angle DMN. That is CPCT. Corresponding parts of congruent triangle. Therefore, angle B is equal to angle DMN. Corresponding parts of congruent triangle. So we have angle B is equal to DMN. Angle DMN. And also angle B is equal to angle E. Angle B is equal to angle E. Angle B is equal to angle E. Our two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle DF. So all angles are equiangular. Therefore, angle B is equal to angle E. So angle B is equal to angle E given. Angle B is equal to angle DMN. So angle DMN is equal to angle E. Therefore, angle DMN is equal to angle DMN is equal to angle DEF. Angle DEF. Angle E means this angle. So angle DMN is equal to angle DEF. So first we are taking two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle DMN. Then prove that these two triangles are congruent. From that, the corresponding angles are equal. Angle B is equal to angle DMN. Angle B is equal to angle E. Then angle DMN is equal to angle DF. The same way last we have proved. So DF and DMN are equal. These two angles are corresponding angles. Therefore, we can say that these two lines are parallel. These two angles are equal between two sides. So we can say that the corresponding angles are equal. Therefore, we can say that EF parallel to MN. We can say that EF parallel to MN or MN parallel to EF by EF parallel to MN by two angles between two corresponding angles are equal. So if a line drawn parallel to side of a triangle, that is corresponding angles are equal, lines are parallel. Corresponding angles are equal, lines are parallel. Therefore, MN parallel to EF. Then we have BPT, basic proportionality theorem. MN is parallel to EF, which means MN parallel to EF means the DF by DM, which is equal to, DE by DM, which is equal to, by basic proportionality theorem, DE by DM, which is equal to DF by BPT. DE by DM, which is equal to DF by DN. So we have DE by DM, which is equal to DF by DN. This is one corollary of basic proportionality theorem. Actually, DE by EM is equal to df by fn, that is dpt. Then we have proved some corollaries. From that, de by dm, which is equal to df by dn. So by bpt. Therefore, by construction we know ab is equal to dm. So ab is equal to dm. Instead of dm, we can give ab. That is de by ab is equal to df by, instead of dn, we can write ac. So df by de by ab is equal to df by ac. That is ab is equal to dm and dn is equal to ac. Or we can take the reciprocal, ab by de, which is equal to ac by df. ab by de is equal to ac by df. Similarly, we can prove that this is one. Similarly, we can prove that ab by d is equal to, take the other two sides. We proved ab by de is equal to ac by df. Now ab by de is equal to bc by ef. bc by ef. bc by ef. Like that, we have proved in the last case ab is equal to de. So ab by de, which is equal to bc by ef. Therefore, from 1 and 2, you can say that ab by de, which is equal to ac by df, which is equal to bc by ef. So all the sides are in proportion. Therefore, we can say that these two triangles are similar. This is the second case. We have one more case, AB less than D. Third case, AB less than D. So we have triangle ABC and DF. We take AB less than D. I think all the proofs are same. The condition we are taking, that is different. Almost all the proofs are same. When we take the Thayer's theorem, there is a little bit different. That's the difference in the proof. But third case is if AB less than DE. So construction, take a point M on DE and N on DF such that AB is equal to DM and AC is equal to DN. Join MN. All the steps are same. Then proof, we are considering triangle ABC and triangle DMN. So we are taking triangle ABC and triangle DMN. So we are taking, actually our triangles are triangle ABC and DF. Then we consider a triangle DMN. Then we equate these two. Then finally we have to equate these two. Then we write the proportion. That's where the proof is going. So taking ABC and DMN, then we prove that these two triangles are congruent. Then taking CPCT, we equate the angles. Then we prove that these two lines are parallel. Then applying a basic proportionality theorem, then we will get the proof. So let us start the proof. Triangle ABC and triangle DMN. AB is equal to DM by construction. AC is equal to DN. Then angle A is equal to angle D. That is given. All equiangle, all angles are equal. In proof theorem of the statement of the theorem, we have angle A is equal to angle D. Then these two triangles, triangle ABC congruent to triangle DMN. So triangle ABC congruent to triangle DMN. AB, DM, AC, DN, angle A, angle D. So ABC is equal to triangle DMN. So you have SAS congruence axiom. We have triangle ABC congruent to triangle DMN. So we can say that angle B is equal to angle DMN. CPC. Now we equate these two angles. Angle B is equal to angle DMN. By the statement of the theorem, angle B is equal to angle E. So we can say that angle B is equal to angle E. So angle B is equal to angle DMN. Then angle B is equal to angle E. So we can say that angle DMN is equal to angle E. These two angles are equal. So these two angles are equal. We can say that these two are corresponding angles. Then EF parallel to M. These two lines are parallel. EF parallel to M. Now we can apply BPT. Now we can apply basic proportionality theorem. That is, these two lines are parallel. Then we can apply BPT. That is dm by d. dm by d. If you take dm by d, which is equal to dn by df. dn by df. We can say that dn by df. dn by df. dm by d is equal to dn by df. So angle dmn is equal to angle E. Therefore EF parallel to mn. So by BPT we can say that dm by d which is equal to dn by df. But we have AB is equal to dm and AC is equal to dn. So AB is equal to dm and AC is equal to dm. Therefore we can say that AB by D which is equal to AB by D which is equal to then AC by dn is equal to AC by df. So AB by D is equal to AC by df. AB by D is equal to AB by D is equal to AC by df. Similarly, we can prove that the third ratio we can use similarly. AB by D which is equal to BC by EF. This is 1, this is 2. From 1 and 2, we can conclude that AB by D which is equal to AC by DF which is equal to BC by EF. AB by D is equal to BC by EF is equal to AC by DF. This is the criterion condition. So therefore these two triangles are congruent. So if all angles of a triangle are equal to other corresponding angles of triangle, then the triangles are congruent.